Hello there, I am the CCG Collector, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Ultimate Guard Collector's Portfolio and the Ultimate Guard 4-Pocket Zipfolio. My search for something like this came about as a result of me opening several Middle-earth CCG Against the Shadow booster packs and ending up with essentially a complete set of it beyond the one already in my binder. So I didn't need a big storage solution for them. I just needed something that would hold 170 cards, which is the size of that particular expansion. And this, at first glance, Collector's Portfolio seemed to do the trick. I mean, you can see it's very slim, it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's advertised on the site as being able to hold 180 double-sleeved cards. And this is the Ultimate Guard website that I'm talking about. And that's a very tricky spot to find, because often you'll find 160 cards, like this guy right here, maybe 320, maybe 480, but usually not 180. But this guy contains 10 sheets with 9 pockets each. So my hopes were high. I went ahead, I purchased it. I bought it on Amazon, and I did get, it did come with this bend in it. And, I mean, I don't know that there's anything I can do about that. I don't know that it really affects the function of it, but it is disappointing that that was how that particular seller, whoever it was, sold it to me. So I did not purchase this directly from Ultimate Guard. But we'll take a look at this right away. And right away, I kind of get the idea, or kind of get the thought that maybe this is either an older product of theirs, or I just happen to have an older version of the portfolio. And you see that I kind of stopped filling it out after putting in 11 cards. Now, this is for a couple of reasons. First of all, well, the main reason is that these are double sleeve cards. I mean, I like to double sleeve my cards. Outer sleeve, for those of you who don't know what double sleeving is, you have your outer sleeve, and then inside there is a perfect fit sleeve as well. So that is double sleeving. It protects the card fully, keeps any dirt and debris from getting on the top edge, but it does make the card a little bit thicker. So it is important that this sort of thing can hold 180 double-sleeved cards. Unfortunately, it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, like I said, only 10 pages. And these are not very thick slots. If I were to try, they all load from the back side of the page, which is odd to me, but it is what it is. If I were to try to put a second card in here, it's already hard because I'm getting the sleeve. It works, but it feels like a very snug fit. Like, I am honestly worried about the cards bending because the two of them together are too thick, and the sides compress in on the cards. So I kind of ruled that out right away. Now, would you be able to have two single-sleeved or perfect fit sleeved cards fit in these guys? Well, let's find out. And the answer is absolutely. So if you are not double sleeving your cards, you can fit 180 perfect fit sleeved cards or unsleeved cards in here. But that's not what the website said, and that's not what I'm looking for. The other point I have to make about this is that these are top-loading pockets. And what that means in terms of collection and preserving your cards is that if you have these cards single-sleeved, where you're protecting 1, 2, 3 sides, but the top is open, and you put those single-sleeved cards in these pages, the top will continue to be open. And so you're not actually protecting your cards any better. Whereas double-sleeving or perfect fit sleeved cards will have the top part of the card protected, and that will work out just fine with sheets like these. So, for unsleeved cards, these offer better protection than keeping them in a box, of course. And for perfect fit sleeved cards, you can absolutely keep 180 of them in here, and they will be well protected. It's a nice, slim binder. It's not going to take up 1 inch or 2 or 3 inches of space, but I think it would be a good solution if that's what you're looking for. Unfortunately, I was looking for something that held 180 double-sleeved cards. Though it is advertised on the site as such, this binder that I got, this portfolio, does not do that. Now, the reason I thought it may have been an older model, perhaps, is because I also purchased, for a different purpose, this Ultimate Guard 4-pocket Zipfolio. And let me tell you, this thing is nice. It's actually quite a bit more expensive than the Portfolio. I think I got this guy for about $10 on Amazon. But this has their, I don't know if it's patented, but their proprietary Xenoskin exterior. I mean, it's got great stitching. It's got a zipper, which is good in case your cards end up get loose, or just to even keep dust and whatnot out. And this is a really, really well-made case, and it feels great. But the second aspect of it is you'll notice that these are only 4-card pages, but they have slots, they have pockets on both sides. And this has 24 card pages. They call them 4-card pages, but because they're double-sided 4-card pages, unlike the essentially single-sided pages here, you actually do get 20 times 8, you actually do get 160 cards that you can store in here. Now, of course, 170 card set, 160, it doesn't work out for me as that solution. But if that's what you're looking for, you're looking for play sets, and yeah, I know these aren't money cards, but they're soldiers, and I like soldiers. You got your play sets here. You can have them, and you can have a full set on each page, and I really like that. Another thing I really like about this, side-loading pockets. Remember I talked about, if you have top-loading pockets and you only have single-sleeve cards or unsleeved cards, that top remains unprotected. But if you have even a single sleeve on the card, you put them in a side-loading pocket. Now, the top edge is protected. The left edge is already protected because of the sleeve, and then these two other edges are doubly protected. And these fit great. You can see every single card in here is double-sleeved, and there is no shortage of space. I don't feel like they're being crammed in there like I did with the collector's portfolio. They got a nice black background on here, kind of textured one, which keeps your cards moving around too much, and that's good to note too, because you don't want your cards to slip out. I do have some sheets that, unfortunately, I have that problem with. So they've got that nice textured black background, which is just something that this collector's portfolio, at least the one that I got, again, I don't know if this is an older model because it just doesn't feel like what I'd expect from Ultimate Guard, whereas this absolutely does. Ultimate Guard usually has premium products, and this certainly fits the bill. So, Ultimate Guard 4-pocket Zipfolio comes in several colors, zips up. Everything about it feels great. It really does. The exterior feels so good. The zipper is nice, a complete enclosure. It's a good weight to it. Good size. I mean, this is probably maybe a foot by 8 inches, 9 inches. And you can see how it compares to the 9-pocket kind of binder-sized portfolio. So everything about this Ultimate Guard 4-pocket Zipfolio, really fantastic. Really a great product. Collector's portfolio, not quite as premium, but it may be all you need. It did not suit my needs, but it may suit yours. And at $10 for something like this, I mean, such a small, thin profile, I think a lot of people could get a lot of use out of it. So I am the CCG Collector. This is the Collector's Portfolio by Ultimate Guard. This is the 4-pocket Zipfolio by Ultimate Guard. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.